The downfall of Paddy The Baddy Pimblett. How did he come from being the new fan favorite rising star to now be one of the most hated somehow, I feel like, at least on the internet, fighters in the UFC? Let's discuss it in this video, guys. Hello and welcome to Bloodsport MMA.
Salam alaikum, my brother.
Patrick Paddy The Baddy Pimblett, lad. The fucking Liverpool gangster, lad. From Liverpool, you'll never walk alone, lad. Paddy The Baddy, at the beginning, I am completely honest with y'all, I was a big fan.
Fanboy! The man was a fanboy!
When he came in from Cage Warriors, I was like, this guy is exactly what I like. Like, just crazy, out of the box a little bit, entertaining fight style, comes in to finish fights. I have to be honest, I didn't know too much about him, but when he came in, I didn't really watch his Cage Warriors fights, but I just saw that he got signed, looked a little bit at him, saw he was some crazy guy, saw he has a lot of finish and stuff, and I got interested. Watched his debut and I was like, okay, his technique is not the best, it was very risky. His win, he nearly got knocked out, but hey.
I'm a scouser. We don't get knocked out. Hey, I take that all day.
I like this guy. I like his ick. I like how he's a little bit weird in a way. But I liked it. And I liked it, and next fight okay. I watched him live against Jordan Levitt. I was screaming with the whole arena, the whole O2 was screaming, "Oh, Paddy the Baddy, oh, Paddy the Baddy." The whole arena was going crazy. He had whole London was Team Paddy Pimblett. I also had a picture with him that I made after the event and stuff. That was the first time when I thought, like, what the fuck? When I went up to take a picture with him, and I can somehow understand it, because I think if you're that famous and everybody comes up for a picture, you might not always be in the best mood, or maybe my English is just too bad or something, I don't know. Because I went up to him, and I always, in my Swiss manners, I'm always as polite as it gets. I never just get up to someone, "Hey, let's take a picture, man." Like, I try to not interrupt them when they're talking to someone and stuff. And I was walking past him, I went up to him. He was with his wife, I believe, and stuff, but she went into the car, and he was outside with one or two friends. And I was like, "Hey, Patrick, I'm really sorry to interrupt you. Please forgive me." I don't know what I exactly said, something like that. So then I asked him, as I said, I'm not a native speaker or something, so maybe tell me in the comments if that's really not polite what I said, but I was like, "Paddy, could I maybe get a picture with you?" I thought if I say, "Could I maybe," that is polite. At least translating to German stuff, that's polite. Because you're not saying, "Hey, let's take a picture," you're saying, "Could I maybe get a picture?" Like, you're really asking him. You're laying it open if you can even get one. He looks at me very, like, not even, like, very, I wouldn't want to say stoic, but just like this. "What's the magic word, lad?" I was like, what?
What did you ask me? I heard Dana White privilege, that's all I heard.
He's like, "What's the magic word, lad?" I was like, "Please?" It's like, "There you go, lad." Was it that hard? And I was like, "Bro, but I don't know. I thought I was friendly. I didn't know that the please changed so much. Like, chill, bro. Calm down a notch." But hey, as I said, maybe there's just a lot of people I can imagine that are pretty rude when they ask for pictures, but I thought I was pretty friendly, very friendly. So I took a picture with him and stuff, was very happy. And then he just, with every interview he did since the Jordan Levitt fight, in my opinion, his stock just went down and down and down. He started to get more and more cocky, and not even a Conor McGregor cocky, where he comes in, knocks people out in 30 seconds and then says, "I'll call me Mr. Mac, I predict these things, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm number one."
As far as I'm concerned, I'm number one.
Stuff like that. Like, it's just cocky as fuck from how Paddy acts, but he doesn't really back it up. He's not that, if you're a martial artist, you know that he's not that good. He's phenomenal in the UFC. Obviously, he's one of the best fighters in the world if you fight in the UFC, but a Dustin Poirier, guys like that would absolutely bury him alive. You know what I mean? But he talks and acts like he would knock everyone out in 5 seconds and calls out this and this guy from higher divisions. Like, he just acts like the biggest piece of crap, which can be fun if you really back it up. And then he goes in against Jared Gordon, and even in the lead up to the fight, like how cocky he acted, how he was talking about how Jared Gordon has nothing on him, blah, blah, blah. Like, not the usual talk, just, yeah, I'm gonna beat him. I don't remember the exact words he said, but he was so extremely cocky, like acting like he's already the champion and everything. I was like, bro, calm down, man. And then he goes in there, has a horrible performance against Jared Gordon. And this is really the night that he lost a lot of fans. Has a horrible performance against Jared Gordon. Loses the fight clearly in every person's eyes that has a little bit of knowledge about MMA. Loses the fight clearly. And hey, if you lose a fight, you lose a fight. But then act like Conor. You remember how Conor acted after he got submitted by Nate Diaz? Conor went out there and handled it like a true gentleman. Of course, for the rematch, he talked a lot of crap, obviously, to promote the fight. But he handled the loss like a champ. Paddy went out there because he won, which was absolutely a joke on the judges' scorecards. Celebrated like he just knocked Jared Gordon into another dimension. He celebrated like he had the knockout of the year. Then went out of the cage to Dana and said, Dana, performance of the night, fight of the night, something like that. Asked Dana for a bonus and stuff. In his head, he really thought he had the best fight of the whole night and the performance of a lifetime this night. Even though he lost, he got beat up by Jared Gordon. And then after the fight, rewatching it, he still had time to go back a notch and say, hey, look guys, it was very close, but I understand what you mean. In my eyes, I won the fight, but it was very close. He goes out there and until this day talks about how we are all fools that we think Jared Gordon won. He clearly won this fight. It was a domination of him, this and that. Like, what the hell are you talking about, boy? You're living in a different world. It's something in your brain is not wired right. And since then, I feel like he just got cockier and cockier and talks so much nonsense and crap and really lost a lot of fans. I'm not a hater of him now. He fights Tony Ferguson, so I will be a hater of him the whole week, but because Tony's my boy.
And this is still my boy!
But Paddy lost so much stock and so much momentum with that whole ugly ass persona that he put on. And as I said, people will always tell me, yeah, but with Conor you liked it. Conor was completely different in how he acted than Paddy. Completely different. And also the performances were completely different. You cannot compare this. But what I always tell people is, look, MMA is always what have you done for me recently. If Paddy goes out there and finishes Ferguson, okay, a lot of people will be pissed because he finished our boy. But I can tell you, if Paddy gets 2 more wins now, like wins against Ferguson, and has an amazing performance after that against, I don't know, Bobby Green or whoever they will put him against, he gets the hype back. That's what people don't realize. He will get the hype back like that when he has amazing performances. Because the MMA world, as I said, is always what have you done for me recently. So what is your opinion on Paddy The Baddy Pimblett? Write it in the comments, guys. Are you team hater, team fan? What made you mad? What makes you like him? Write it all in the comments, guys. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel. I would appreciate that, you guys. And that you don't get hated. Make sure to get your sleep in. Until the next one, bye-bye. Bloodsport out.